Once upon a time in Florence, Italy, there lived a rich man named Federigo who was spending all his money fighting to win the love of the beautiful Mona Giovanna. Federigo spent all his money but still did not win Mona's heart. She married to another man and they had a son. After spending his money, Federigo moved from Italy to Campi with nothing but his falcon. Soon, Mona's husband fell ill, made his will, and then died. Mona then moved her and her son out of the country near Federigo's farm in Campi.
Hi.
Hey! Her son and Federigo ended up being The next morning, Mona left to Federigo's house to try to talk to him into giving her his falcon, the best that ever flew, and the only thing that Federigo had left. Mona asked to have dinner with him.
Can we please talk and have dinner?
Well, yes, my dear, we can.
His servant seats Mona at a table and makes small talk, while Federigo decides to kill his falcon so he can make his love a special dinner.
Thank you.
Mona began to eat it, not knowing what she was eating.
Gobble, 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 gobble. Yum.
Federigo, if you recall your past life and my virtue, which you perhaps mistook for harshness and cruelty, I do not doubt at all that you will be amazed by my presumption when you hear what my main reason for coming here is. But if you had children, through whom you might have experienced the power of parental love, it seems certain to me that you would, at least in part, forgive me. But just as you have no child, I do have one, and I cannot escape the common laws of other mothers. The force of such laws compels me to follow them, against my own will and against good manners and duty, and to ask of you of a gift which I know is most precious to you, and is naturally so, since your extreme condition has left you no other delight, no other pleasure, no other consolation, and this gift is your falcon, which my son is so taken by that if I do not bring it to him, I fear his sickness will grow so much worse that I may lose him. And therefore, I beg you, not because of the love that you bear for me, which does not oblige you in the least, but because of your own nobleness, which you have shown to be greater than that of all others in practicing court lines, that you be pleased to five it to me, so that I may say that I have saved the life of my son by means of his gift, and because of it I have placed him in your debt forever.
My dear Mona, I gave you my falcon to please you to eat. I am so sorry. Will you ever forgive me?
Mona is very upset, and after several apologies from Federigo, she left in grief back to her ill son and told him the bad news.
Son, I'm so sorry, but the falcon has been killed.
A few days later, Mona's son passed away. After the period of Mona's mourning, her brothers urged her to remarry.
Remarry, Mona.
You should remarry.
I prefer to remain a widow, but if I marry anyone, it shall be Federigo.
Mona's brothers accepted her request to marry Federigo, and she went to his house to ask him to marry her.
Will you marry me?
Of course, honey.
They lived happily ever after.
The Tale of the Falcon.
The Tale of the Falcon. Here are its feathers.
Mona's brothers accepted her request to marry Federigo, and she went to his house to ask him to marry her.
Will you?
Yes, I will, honey.